Okay, I'll be right back. Hold on. If you are just joining the live, which I don't really get viewers this quickly, then don't worry about it. I'm just grabbing something. Like, I don't know where it is. Interesting. I think it's in here. I'm so clueless right now, guys. I'm looking for something. I cannot find it. Oh, I found it. All right. This is a weak way to start the live stream by not even being on the camera. Good job for me. Good job for me. So, hold on. I'll talk more when I get on camera, which will be in like literally 1 second. Not even. Hold on. Okay. No viewers, as I expected. Okay, so today, if in case you tuned in afterwards, today we are here to talk about. Hold on, can the live be the other way? Am I dumb right now? No, I'm not. Hold on. So pretty much, what's happening right now is I'm here to briefly discuss the week I had when I went to Money in the Bank in Toronto, as well as update you guys on some certain things towards our channel's future. With that being said, I know there isn't really any viewers at the moment, but we can wait on those. So I might wait like a I might wait a minute or so just to see if we can get a few viewers in. If not, then a lot of people tune in after the streams simply because they want to see it afterwards. All right, so Reaper, I knew this man was going to be the first one in here. My biggest supporter easily and my friend. Thank you, Reaper, for hopping on the live. It's nice to see you. I haven't even talked to you about a lot of this stuff, so nice gloves. Yes, gotta represent. Gotta represent. And yeah, so we're gonna wait a minute or so just to see if more people will come. If not, then we'll just get started. And I literally mean a minute. This is gonna be a quicker stream, and yeah, there's a lot to discuss though, so it's gonna be quick but jam-packed. As you guys can see, I got this championship right here. To my left, I got this one right there. So yeah, if you want to give me a minute, I'll share your stream on the GC. Go ahead. Oh no, y'all, Reaper, look at this. It's ripped. It's ripped. Oh man. See, this is why I bought 2 pairs. Think smarter, not harder. This is why I bought 2 pairs. Thank goodness. And these are definitely the older ones by how torn up they are. The newer ones I barely use for this reason. So, thank goodness. And of course, as you look good, man. Oh, I appreciate it. I don't know if this is one of my friends coming on here to act gay or something. If you're not, if you're just an ordinary viewer, good. Yeah, Hayden, it's ripped. I know who Hayden is. Yeah, it got torn. How and when, I don't know, but I'm actually so slow sometimes. I'm not even surprised. So this stream, first I wanted to point out, we have a new logo now. So if you guys haven't peeped the new logo does exist. I think it's going to be a lot better. By the way, 10 people and 1 like, that's ridiculous. I want to see that number go up if possible, but that's just me. Anyways, yeah, we have a new logo, which looks pretty good in my opinion. I definitely want to freshen things up now. There's something behind you. Yeah, so this is a replica championship right here. To my other side, we have another one. So that is what's behind me, if you were wondering. And there's a wall, so that's how that works. Interesting. My room smells like freedom. I don't even know what that smells like. Anyways, appreciate it, Reaper. So I'm gonna get straight into it. Money in the Bank weekend was a lot of fun. I did vlog it, and I wanted to get the vlog out sooner, but certain things happened, and that is why it's still not out. However, we are very close to having it done, and it should definitely be out within the next few days. So I will have a Money in the Bank vlog. And for anyone who's watching this stream, I'll just let you know I vlogged SmackDown and NXT Heatwave 2. So that's all in there. You all get that. Um, Y'all, these are trolls. Am I a Star Wars fan? My brother is. My brother's a massive Star Wars fan. I'm not really. Can you save my pronouns? It's no, I'm not reading that. I know exactly what you're doing. Um anyways, yeah. So, and if you're saying who asked, I put it in the title. So, yeah, get out of here. And pretty much what I wanted to say about that is, yeah, a bunch of people love Star Wars. I do not hate Star Wars. I just have never really gotten around to watching much of it. My brother loves Star Wars though, so shout out Nico TV. That's my brother. If you want Star Wars stuff, he's done some Star Wars stuff on his channel. Also, okay, this guy. You should not see our conversations on Instagram. He is a troll. Anyways, I know. Why, bro? It's my pronouns. I don't know, man. I'm sorry. I'm just not feeling it today, you know? Pronouns just aren't my thing. Anyways, so I wanted to discuss some stuff that happened during the Money in the Bank stuff. So, I don't know if many of you know who Jason Baker is. So, Jason Baker is a guy who made The Fiend's mask, right? So, Bray Wyatt, The Fiend, you know how he has his mask and gloves, stuff like that. And then you can see also with the Wyatt 6 Uncle Howdy mask, all these cool masks. So Jason Baker, who was Bray Wyatt's close friend, made all that stuff. In case you guys did not know. I had the privilege of meeting him conveniently when I was shopping for Bray Wyatt merch. I was shopping for Bray merch, right? I was just looking at the newer Fiend shirt, that what was supposed to be how the Fiend looked now, or how the Fiend was supposed to look now. But pretty much what happened was I was looking at the Fiend shirt, and then I turned to my right and I see someone who looks a lot like him. I keep glancing like to the shirt and to him, and then eventually like I just say, "I'm sorry, is that Jason Baker?" And then his wife, who was really kind by the way, said, "Yes, that is." And luckily it was a very good interaction. To my surprise, no one else knew him. Even though they were getting documentary shirts, no one else knew the guy, which blew my mind. But I definitely appreciate his work, and I hope I taught you guys who he was if you guys didn't know. He's amazing. His team is amazing. Made some really cool things. Of course, the second I start talking about what the stream's actually about, we drop in viewership. Anyways, yeah, no worries. Viewership fluctuates. That's how these streams work. So I would honestly love to meet him one day. Yeah, Reaper, you're the first guy I told, and I wanted to keep it a surprise for most people. But I just couldn't. My excitement was getting the better of me at that point, and it was a dream come true. And yes, hello, Burnt Fiend. Like, you gotta think about this, and this is how you know I really appreciate life, man. I met Jason Baker and then saw John Cena within like 2 hours. That's crazy. And all in this year, 2024. To meet Jason Baker and then see John Cena in a ring and unfortunately announce his retirement all within the span of 2 hours is crazy. Hey, is this the fat kid everyone is talking about on the internet? Yo, if you want to see Peter Griffin, I don't know, you might want to dip somewhere else. That's just my idea. Rick is the dwarf, damn. Anyways, I'm not here to support any any comments or like online chat war or whatever. But either way, the funny thing is, within hours of that, after Money in the Bank was all said and done, I grabbed dinner or whatever, and I saw Andrade around. I'm not gonna say where because I was lucky to get a photo with him because we were like surrounded by a lot of people who were talking about wrestling but didn't recognize him. I luckily like recognized him, and then I quietly and tried to subtly like just like talk to him, you know, and get a photo. He actually allowed it, and he went on with his day, which is good. It actually went pretty smoothly, and big shout out to Andrade, man. He was a huge MVP in that match. A huge MVP in the ladder match. This man was doing all the crazy spots, hitting that ladder so many times. Like, it's insane to imagine what, because, you know, yes, it's all like stage, whatever. Wrestling is all that. But they actually get some pretty big bruises and welts and all that stuff on their body. And trust me, everyone who likes to say all that stuff have watched action movies and they don't even get as much. Yeah, I could go up on about it, but this audience is wrestling fans, so I don't have to go on about it. So yeah, NXT Heatwave. I almost keep saying Vengeance Day. So if I say Vengeance Day in the vlog, it's because I'm just all over the place. This might be a Bray fan, can't tell. No, I don't. I'm not a Bray fan, guys. I'm not a Bray fan. These are actually Santa Claus's gloves, you know? Replica gloves for Santa Claus. That's what this is. No. Bray Wyatt is amazing. R.I.P. to him, man. He was one of my all-time, if not, he is my all-time favorite wrestler. I can admit, he isn't the greatest of all time based off accomplishment and all that stuff. But he is 100% my all-time favorite wrestler and arguably the most creative person to ever be in the wrestling industry. I think those are Solo Sikoa or Dexter Loomis's gloves. Solo Sikoa dresses like The Weeknd. I like to call him the weekday and his backup dancers because I do not acknowledge that. That is not my tribal chief, guys. That is not my tribal chief. I raised the one for Roman Reigns and Roman Reigns only. No one else. Makes sense given you're one of... Oh, this guy. This guy. Reaper, do I have to make another short, pal? Listen, I know that you're in the Judgment Day, at least in your head, but, like, no, we're not doing this today, okay? We're not doing this today. Y'all. Anyways. So, yeah. NXT Heatwave was a really good event. I don't really know much about NXT. I tried to keep up the last few days. How well that went, it was okay. I understood most of the stories. And honestly, that Fatal 4-Way main event was one of the best Fatal 4-Way matches I've ever seen. Hands down. It genuinely was. I wasn't expecting it to be that good. And the ending was just top tier. It was so good. Ethan Page as the new NXT champion is going to be really exciting, I have to say. I was hoping that Joe Hendry would pop up by the end, but honestly, it was fine. After the event, I exited, and surprisingly, the reason I'm doing YouTube right now, the people that inspired me, well, the person that inspired me, Brandon Does Everything, BDE, I'm sure many of you know him. That man was standing right there with small afro, and luckily, okay, he was surrounded by people. There were, like, younger kids just screaming at his face, "You're the GOAT! You're the GOAT!" Right? So, I luckily got to speak to him for, like, 10, 15 seconds. I said everything I wanted to say, and luckily that worked out very well for me. And for them. They are really nice guys. They gave time to everyone, and they were surrounded. So yeah, it was incredible to meet them. That is stuff I'm going to address more in my not my live. This is my live, in the vlog that's coming out within the next few days. And speaking of which, again, I'm sorry that it hasn't came out already. It should have came out already. I did not swear. Okay. So basically, if you know me well, I don't swear. That's just not my thing. I don't care if anyone else swears. Like, you can literally cuss up a storm in front of me. I'm not going to swear. It's just not my thing. If you want to do it, you can do it. I won't be offended, but I just don't swear. BDE is the GOAT. 100%. That's honestly a dream. If I can somehow get to a level where I'm collaborating with BDE, I know I've made it. I know I've made it. that is a dream. That is a success story for me if that happens. Fingers crossed, but that would be a lot of work. That would require me to bring out my vlogs on time. So, already off to the horrible start we are off on. So, message retracted. Yeah. Anyways, yeah, I didn't swear. Yeah, just, I don't even care if people think I swore. I did not swear, though. Anyways, what else is there to talk about? Okay, so we discussed the new logo and all that stuff. I'm sure there's more. All right. Real quick, SummerSlam is coming up. Roman Reigns, I'm pretty sure he's returning. That's gonna be interesting. We haven't seen Roman Reigns since WrestleMania, and seeing how the Tribal Chief will be as a babyface is gonna be very, very interesting because this man's been the top heel in the business for a while now. Someone in the comments thinks this is a Santi Zap live stream, but I assure you it is not. Anyways, I do want to, what else is there to discuss? Okay, new logo was discussed. I talked about all the people I happily got to meet. They were all incredible. As for the future of this channel, right? So one thing I will say, if you watched the Money in the Bank live, you would understand that this is going to be on the channel a lot more. I have another one right here, but I don't think we're going to use this one for the channel as much. I don't know. 200 subs. Don't worry that. Or not. Yeah. Reaper Plays just hits 200 subs. That is one of my friends. He's in the chat. So if we could get W Reaper going in the chat as a chain, that would be nice. But there isn't enough people to make that happen. So if you want to type W Reaper, that's appreciated because he's worked hard, and I hope that he reaches this milestone of where I'm at 1,000 subscribers on the road to 2,000. I hope he can be there. Oil up and I'll sub to Reaper. Reaper, you're not getting a sub today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Unless you want to do it for him, hop on a live. Anyways, let's talk about this. I'm literally so confused. My brain is not processing. L Reaper. So, hey, isn't that the guy who was trying to hop on Fortnite and then when a tornado was like headed right towards him? I'm trolling, by the way. Yeah, I figure you're trolling. If you're not, then either way, it is kind of funny. I can't lie. Anyways, I'm just trying to think of, I know there was something else I wanted to talk about, and I'm just reading the chat as I'm trying to think about what that was. So, okay, I got a new series coming out. Again, it involves that. I think you guys are going to like it. Hopefully you do. And it will be good. He's also got weird... Bro, what is this chat? What is this chat? I can always rely on my chat like 17 minutes into a stream to like go berserk. That's literally my chat for all of you guys. I don't know if you remember who I am. I was in the chat during December or something. Okay, I do remember you now. I do remember. Okay. It's nice to have you back. It's good to see that you're likely still subscribed to the channel. Yeah. Speaking of the channel, I know I've been a little inconsistent this year. I'm planning to get a lot more content out. Once the Money in the Bank vlog is out, my plan is to just keep pushing through with great content because I realize if I want to reach the level I want to reach on YouTube, I can't just like sit back and do the every 2-week video. I need to try and make it super consistent. And I don't think I'm going to be able to grind here. Okay. I don't think I'm going to be able to do what in my head I'm thinking where it's like, oh, upload every 2 days. I don't think I'm going to reach that or live up to that. But if I can get out at least 2 uploads every week, that would be amazing. 1 time a week ain't too bad. Yeah, I know. So that's the unfortunate thing, man. Like when I say like I just don't have the time of day, every day I need to put in some time. It's not like I'm just sitting back doing nothing instead of making these videos. I'm genuinely like pretty busy round the clock usually. So anyways, I will do my best because for myself and for you guys, because you guys deserve more consistency. I would be proud of more consistency, and yeah, that's just the plan going forward for that. New logo, and I have like a full part of my outro. Need to get busy oiling up. 5K special question mark. Um anyways, I'm not gonna touch up on that real quick. That was a horrible thing to say to add to that. I am not Drake. But either way, Micah doesn't have a life. If I'm busy and on the internet less, that means I do have a life. I don't know what you mean. This guy who says I don't have a life said he hopped on Fortnite when a tornado was hitting his house. That is all I gotta say. That is all I gotta say. So 5K. If we ever make it there. If we ever make it there. You know? That would be a good achievement, you know? That might be worth doing it. In fairness, I spent like a month not uploading. No matter how valid the reason is, that's really bad for someone who's been actively trying to grind. Okay, Reaper, you had like a very valid reason though. Like that's a reason I would step away for a bit too. So I can't complain. That's a reason most people would. Like what do you call it? I remember BD stepped away from his channel for like or like was a lot less consistent when stuff happened with him. So I can't, that's not even you, that's just everyone. Um yeah, so as for the future of this channel, I got a lot of ideas I'm ready to send out in video form. I do want to ask you guys in the chat if you've been watching them. What do y'all think of like the skits I've been doing? Like the ones you would see on the shorts, the Joe Hendry thing. What do you guys think of that stuff? Because so far they've been doing pretty good, but I want to know from the people on the live how they've perceived that. So, or just what content do you want to see the most from this channel? Whether it's lives, certain type of series, anyone here, it's free. It's free to discuss. Reaper, you want to play Fortnite during? Oh, see, this guy is a Fortnite addict. Yeah. So that is pretty much the plan, and I'm excited for you all to see the Money in the Bank vlog. I hope it's my best video yet. I'm hopeful that it will be, and I'm just hopeful that going forward, it's good. Also, a big shout out to my brother, Nico. His channel is Nico TV. He's doing like weekly uploads. So if you click on a channel, I'm gonna be honest, I just stumbled on your channel again. And after a while, so I need to watch some vids. Hey, I appreciate it, you know? Even if like, honestly, a lot of some people that are subscribed don't watch the videos. It's pretty clear to see in the numbers that I get, but that's fine. The fact of like how I got most of my subscribers being through like small clips of like that I mashed together and made kind of like my own thing from. The fact that they stayed, like most of them stayed for completely different content where they can see me, where I'm talking about certain things. The fact that most of those people stayed, I praise that. I praise that. I need to figure out new content. I'm not gonna lie, other than your Titantrons, I haven't really checked you out in a bit, checked your channel out in a bit, Burnt Fiend. Anyone who shows any sort of support to Micah's channel is immediately in my good books, yeah. Reaper, same here, man, same here. But, yeah, as I was saying, the channel, I just want to make sure that we keep growing and that we can really succeed. My goal for the end of the year would be 2K. We are like 400 away. So it can be doable depending on how I do and how well the views do. So, you know, might start a Twitch, not gonna lie. I've thought of doing that too, but someone just said no, Twitch is dying, so I don't know. I have a TikTok. I don't use TikTok. I only go on there, post my thing, and then leave. So I do follow people out of respect, but I don't really watch anything on TikTok because, well, I've heard it's not the best place and I don't need that ring rat. Do you game? Gaming is big on YT Shorts Live. Yeah, so that's a funny story. Originally, originally this was supposed to be for gaming. As for gaming in general, I don't really game on like I don't game too much. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. I don't game too much. I used to do a lot of like I used to want to do a lot of WWE 2K videos, and I've decided I still will do it like here and there, and here and there is actually more often than here and there. But I decided I will do it here and there, and but I can't make it a super consistent series because originally I was supposed to have a championship for it and all that stuff, but I'm not that consistent with it in general. So, because I won this title or whatever in a gaming video, and then we never did a gaming video for together to do a championship thing for a solid like few months, to the point where if I counted like how long the reign was, that would just be unfair. So, yeah, I'm not the biggest gamer, I won't lie. However, there's a likely chance you'll see a lot of more gaming content on this channel due to a certain main character. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Or main character, because he's not. It's just such an ego. So you're the Roman Reigns of that title. This isn't their thing, but it's something. And it goes on the universe. Yeah, and the Long Reign. So technically, yes, but the title is gonna have a new meaning, a new name within videos to come, and a new purpose that will actually be consistent and a lot more fun. So I'm excited for you guys to show that. The Unmatchable One plays. The Unmatchable One, no, he does not play. He plays sometimes. The Matchable One. Man, this guy. But apparently I am the Roman Reigns of this championship because I've held it for, if we want to count that reign, I've held it for well over a year now. So I guess I am the tribal chief. Yeah. So we're gearing to the end of the live stream, but for just some closing things I wanted to say. First of all, I just wanted to thank you all for the continuous support. We don't have many viewers on this live stream. You don't defend it like Roman. Who do I defend like? I defend this championship less than Logan Paul. That's actually kind of sad. That's kind of sad. This is why we're getting rid of the name, its history, this is why it's getting a refresh in videos to come. Because I'm like the worst champion of all time. I've held my 24/7 title for 4 years and a few months. You're not Roman, little bro. The 24/7 title is so irrelevant, though. So, like, come on, let's talk about it. 24/7 title, it was literally thrown in the trash. The Universal title, though, like, Tribal Chief. That's Tribal Chief stuff. Less than Brock Lesnar. Yeah, that's true. We're getting to the point where no, wait, never mind. I don't know what I was going on about. But, one thing I really want to talk about. Hold on, this just hit my mind. We need to get rid of Def Rebel. Right now. Like, right now. I am so tired of Def Rebel. Def Rebel needs to, like, go. Go far away. Someone put them in some launcher and shoot them to the moon. We do not need them. I was originally like trying to respect the Def Rebel, like in a sense of, okay, they've made a few bangers. Like Roman Reigns' theme is iconic. Carmelo Hayes' theme is pretty good. Rollins' theme can now further connect with the crowd. I tried to respect that. However, after they brought back Sheamus's Written in My Face, just to give him a worse theme than the one he had previously, because the one he had previously was decent, okay? It grew on me. This is some generic thing I cannot get behind. And I'm sorry that was the last straw. Written in My Face is one of my favorite theme songs. They brought it back for this long to just shove it out for the worst theme song Sheamus has ever had. We lost Lobster Head. We went from too many limes to no limes. The limes are as visible as John Cena right now. So I'm very disappointed with Def Rebel. And yeah. I wish we could get Jim Johnson back because even though he's like a lot older now, I think he'd still be smarter than Def Rebel. So, yeah, we really need Jim Johnson back or someone with that taste. Micah is Hornswoggle. You are as relevant as John Cena's appearance. Bro, read my comment. Okay, hold on. Johnson is the GOAT. Agreed, 100%. That's not debatable. That's not debatable. Do you do live streams more often? I've got to expose you for watching Ryback X James. This guy, the Reaper Trolls is still a thing to this day. But yeah, he is the GOAT. I think I should make a video on this because I'm so fed up with Def Rebel. I am so fed up. So I'm relevant then. No, we can't see John's. Oh, wait, never mind. I screwed myself there. Never mind. You can have the win for that. I took an L with that statement. Anyways, yeah. Themes in WWE right now kind of suck. You can literally come into the line.
Back, bro.
Please tell them how much Def Rebel sucks. As just a casual fan, please tell them how much Def Rebel sucks. This is my brother.
Alright, move on the fan.
Okay.
My life now. The reason it's called Def Rebel is because the music is so bad. It makes your ears bleed until you rebel against WWE, becoming a rebel. And the music is so bad, you become deaf. Therefore making you a deaf rebel.
Hey, that's facts. That's facts. W Nico in the comment. Please close the door. Voices is Johnson's best theme. Don't. Yeah. No, honestly, that El Nico. That was some interesting logic. However, the premise was Def Rebel sucks, so I'll give it to him. Nico watches Skibidi Toilet and listens. Honestly, I'm not even gonna deny that statement. I'm not gonna deny it. But yeah, Voices might be my favorite theme of all time. That is one of, if not the greatest theme of all time, in my opinion. Definitely one of Johnson's best works. And hearing them, and I can't wait for you guys when the Money in the Bank vlog comes out to hear the crowd sing Voices. It was insane. That arena was insane, and to be in that atmosphere was like surreal, and that song was just so good. Voices is by Rev Theory, not Jim. Hello. No, hey. You know what? Rev Theory does seen it. However, the concept was thought of by Jim Johnson. There is a video of behind the theme, Jim Johnson, Voices. You can check it out. Burnt Fiend. So it is Rev Theory, but it's Jim Johnson's idea that Rev Theory kind of formed and put together. Well, damn, my life's a lie then. Somewhat, I guess. It's Rev Theory though. It doesn't matter, little bro. Hey, it's both. It's both. Did Jim write it? I think he did though. I think he did. Because if you watch the video, he was talking about how he thought of like the instrumental to go with it and all that stuff. And I think the lyrics too. So yeah, I think Jim Johnson wrote it. I think Rev Theory, I think, just performed it. So I think that's how that went. Just like Shatter, right? By Code Orange. Code Orange didn't write the song. Bray Wyatt himself wrote the song. But you don't see it saying Code Orange X Bray Wyatt. Like, it says Bray Wyatt's theme, but it doesn't say Bray Wyatt and Code Orange Bray Wyatt theme. So, yeah. R.I.P. Bray, he was one of the best, man. Creatively in every aspect, so very, very, it's very sad that her life was cut so short, man. Yeah, it's unfortunate. There you are. Yep, that's actually a reference to one of his promos for a Raw debut, if you guys don't know. There you are is actually a reference to Bray. Hence, it's repeated so many times. So, if it doesn't say Code Orange feat Bray Wyatt. Exactly. The thing is, and it doesn't say written by Bray Wyatt anywhere, but Bray wrote it. He wrote it. Bray wrote the song. Yeah, so that's that. All I know is Def Rebel just really a bunch of Bray references. It makes me smile, man. A bunch of a bunch of what do you call it? A bunch of trash themes coming in by Def Rebel too. So that's sad. Also, by the way, you say put the mask back on, obviously referring to like obviously like dropping Bray Wyatt quotes. I do have a Fiend mask that I've worn a lot on this channel. I'm genuinely one considering never wearing my Fiend mask on camera again. Simply because the last shot you will see of me wearing that Fiend mask is at the end of a Bray Wyatt collection reveal tribute video. And the last shot you will see is me holding the Bray, is me holding, what do you call it? The paper that says, "Thank you, Bray, forever a Firefly," and then it fades out. So, I don't know. That might be the last time I want the internet to see me with a Fiend mask on. Because that's just how, that's kind of just poetic. Walk with the Reaper, leave this world behind. Ah, you incorporated your name into it. Or he said the Reaper. I completely forgot. I'm sorry. I remember most of Bray's stuff, but sometimes not word for word. We're here, yeah. I just love the outpour of Bray Wyatt stuff. So Uncle Howdy mask for now, Awan. I do have a Howdy mask. I do have a Howdy mask. So maybe. We will see. There are 3 of you in the chat. Whoever didn't like it, I'd appreciate it if you just hit the like button. That actually helps me loads. So, Bodas, yes, I want to talk about that real quick, and that might be the last thing we talk about. Bo Dallas is killing this role. He is genuinely doing so good. It's insane. His delivery is just top notch. It's like top notch. I didn't expect him to be able to make me feel the way Bray did in the terms of how hooked I am to a story or a character. But genuinely from that debut, I felt that way. I felt that same excitement, and I was just like, wow, he's already killing it. And then I'm like, he cannot top it. He cannot top the debut the following week. And then the VHS tapes have been so good. So good. Have they been a little too much like for every week? Because it's just like we've had 5 of them now and we've only dove into 2 characters? I guess you can make that argument. However, it's just that the delivery, it's all cinema, man. It's cinema. I wish they were at Money in the Bank, but I got to meet Jason Baker. That gave me hope they were at Money in the Bank, but it didn't happen. But either way, it's been so well, man, and I can't wait to see what they do. Creatively and story-wise, they've been perfect. My only concern now is how will their in-ring prowess and performance be? I hope that it's good. I'm not going to doubt on it. I'm not going to hype it. I'm just going to sit back and watch it. Hard to believe he used to be a jobber and now is possibly the top dog of the company right now. Top dog of the company. Actually, he is definitely one of like the bigger merch sellers now and stuff too, without fighting a match. And I think that says a lot. Like, a lot of people give that credit to CM Punk, but CM Punk has had a whole career. There's a reason he's still selling merch, and they're giving him his retro stuff. Bo Dallas has not fought a match as Uncle Howdy, and this man is selling merch like crazy. Yeah, Jason Baker's been going to the shows lately, yeah. Eric Rowan's tape was so deep. It genuinely was. They really dove in. He did not hold back, and you could tell that most of the stuff he was saying, if not all of it, was just really real. And you got to feel for him, man, but I'm glad he's back in WWE, being able to carry the legacy. A lot of people don't like it, but I feel like they're doing an amazing job, and I'm excited. My favorite Bray promo was when he won the WWE Championship after EC. That is one of my favorite Bray promos. I'll always remember when he took this championship, he's like, "I want to welcome you all to the era of Wyatt," raised it. It was so good. It was so good. Yeah. One of my favorite Bray promos as well. Miss Teacher Lady is one talked about a lot. Very up there. I like that one. Yeah, that was good. Yeah, so on the topic of the Wyatt 6, I have the whole damn world in my hands. Yes, he delivered that, man. Oh my goodness. It was just a great moment to look back on. And I kind of want to just leave it at that positive note. Bray Wyatt was a mastermind, and this man knew how to cut a promo, how to evolve. Him evolving his characters is what impressed me arguably the most. I should get a Fiend cutout. If I knew where to get one that wasn't like overpriced, I would. But yeah, it's truly great, man. And with that, I'm going to end the live. I wanted to thank you all for coming on here, being super positive. Vlog is coming soon, and I genuinely want to also say thank you all for all the Bray love, man. I love that we got the Fireflies watching this live. It's really, it makes me really happy to know that my audience shares the same love for Bray Wyatt as I do. Because wrestling is so divided, so I still have a second one in box. You're welcome, Mike. I can't wait to collab again soon, whenever that may be. I can't wait to do it, man, as well. Hopefully soon, man. Hopefully soon. Anyways, thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate you all. And if you're already watching, or if you are watching and are not subscribed and somehow this reached you, hit that subscribe button. That really helps me. That's what I work for. I'm not very consistent now, but I will try to be. I've said the same stuff over and over. Because if you guys know me well, I have trouble ending lives. But I'll end it with this, man. What should I end it with? Yeah, guys, I'm sorry. I've got to end it with no, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. So anyways, that may be it for the live right now. I want to thank you all again, and the last thing I can say is I'm really glad you're all my friend, and this is a friendship that'll never ever end. Bye, guys. Thank you all so much. If you don't get the reference, then what are you doing here? That is to start a poll. What am I doing? Okay.